me tonight is Amanda Mammolito. A 2009 graduate and a member of our women's cross-country team. And before I introduce John Brennan, her coach while she was at Felician, I want to mention two people that are here tonight, and I think it's a really nice thing, and it says a lot about Amanda. A little bit over a week ago, Mark Antone receives an email talking about how much of an impact and an influence Amanda has been on her life. Now, this young lady who was here tonight along with her mom is actually a student of Amanda's and actually a runner on her team at the middle school? Yeah. Middle school that she attends. So I would like to welcome and just have them stand up to Ella and Nancy Pickering that are here. Ella said, as I said, sent Mark a very nice email talking about what an impact Amanda has made on her life, and she wanted us to know the type of person that we were honoring, and I think we know. And now all of you are going to know a little bit more about Amanda, so it gives me great pleasure to introduce our former men's and women's cross-country coach, John Brennan.
Good evening, everyone. It is wonderful for Sebastian Powell and myself to be back here at Felician with all the Felician people. We really cherish our years coaching here at Felician College, and I want to say congratulations to all of the other inductees tonight. You've done a wonderful job, and you represented Felician very well throughout the years. Thank you very much. When I learned that Amanda was going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, and reflecting on her time here at Felician, a couple of things stood out right away. And that is that Amanda is someone who takes advantage of the opportunities that she's given. And she's the type of person that Felician can be proud of. And I think that, as I speak about her a little bit, I think you'll come to agree with me on those good points. The first, that when Amanda came to us, when she was recruited here, she was actually ineligible her freshman year. She couldn't compete. And that's a very difficult thing, and I think anyone who's an athlete here knows, as a freshman in college, not being able to compete is a very difficult struggle. Should I start all over again? Are you commissioner? And so, she was able to get through that point of her career, and then she went on to become a three-time all-conference selection in cross-country. Which is an excellent achievement. However, the story that the Amanda Smith story that I have ingrained in my memory is from the conference championship meet that she raced at. It was the only time we went to this one particular cross-country course in Delaware to race the championship. The weather was horrendous. The course was sloppy, and the preview of the meet really didn't have Amanda or any Felician runner for that matter figured into the mix at all. There was actually a girl from one of our other conference schools who was favored to win the meet. She was an excellent quality runner. This course wasn't super spectator friendly, at least not for all the coaches. So Coach Powell was out there on the course, and I was down the finish line. And I couldn't see anything for the last maybe 200 yards of the race. So as the race goes off, things are happening. I get a phone call from Coach, and he said on the phone, he's like, "Hey, about 600 meters to go, so a little over a lap on the track." He said, "Amanda's in second place. It's a really good showing for her today. That's a great job out of her today." I said, "Coach, that's fantastic." And we're about to hang up from each other. We were quite proud that we used our cell phones back then. Coming over the ridge, she wasn't in second place. She's in first place. I'm like, actually, she's winning, Coach. He's like, "Winning what?" I think the race here, Coach. And at the end of the day, Amanda had one heck of a finish. And for those of you that if you don't understand cross country or running, I can give you a little idea. She closed the gap of about 50 yards in about 600 meters. give you something that you could imagine and I think that's more near and dear to some of your hearts, that'd be like in 2 minutes taking a 15-point lead away in basketball. So that's pretty impressive, and to do it to win the conference championship, I think it's the highlight of her career, and certainly the highlight of my memory of this career. She left Felician College and still remains as the most decorated female cross-country runner at Felician College. And she graduated with a near 4.0 GPA. I don't know exactly what it was, but it was real close to 4.0, but it's not. So I think that definitely shows somebody who takes advantage of the opportunity given to her, and I think that is someone that Felician College can certainly be proud of. And for those of you, some of you who've been here and I've spoken before, this is one of my favorite athletic quotes, so some of you have heard it. I know it's a repeat, so I'm sorry for those that hear it again. Actually comes from a famous American history general, Douglas MacArthur. He was a West Point graduate. And if you go to West Point, there's a statue of him, and it's a famous athletic quote, and it says, on the field of friendly strife are sown the seeds that on other days, on other fields, will reap the rewards of victory. Now, what Douglas MacArthur is referring to is training West Point cadets to one day be officers and soldiers. The other fields he's referring to, obviously, is the battlefield and winning wars. And obviously, we're not doing that here at Felician College. It's not what we're training our people to be. We're not training soldiers, but we are training everyone to have another field on another day. No matter how far your athletic career goes, it will always end, and there will be other fields on other days that you'll be competing on. It's basically the field of life. Amanda's been successful there as well. She's successful, she's wife, mother, educator, right, and coach. So I think that she is someone that absolutely Felician can be proud of. She's someone that I'm honored to be speaking in front of you today about. I would like to call Dr. Frisco, who will ultimately induct Amanda into the Felician Athletic Hall of Fame.
Mammolito to the Felician University Hall of Fame.
First, I'd like to congratulate the 3 other inductees who are sharing this night with me. It is a great honor to accept this induction. University's Hall of Fame. I'd like to thank President Briscoe, Martin Gilman, and the rest of the committee for this honor.
No pride, no pride. You got it. Is that the Italian show now? No pride.
My family, my mother Jerry, my mother Joe, and my sister Brittany, thank you for all of your love and support. I'm incredibly lucky to have such a great family who always believes in me, pushes me to do my best, and always motivate me to pass the next run. You are a big reason why I'm sitting up here before you tonight. When I started running cross country in high school, I was not a top runner. Running collegiately was only something I dreamed about. You can imagine my surprise when I received the letter of interest from Felician University to attend this school on an athletic scholarship. In fact, I didn't believe it to be true at first. until I met with Coach Brennan and Coach Powell. They assured me it was true. They saw the potential in me, so I immediately accepted the offer. Thank you, Coach Brennan and Coach Powell, for all of your support, your wisdom, and most of all, for believing in me. As a student athlete on a scholarship, cross country went from being an after-school sport to my job. It was this mindset that provided the drive I needed to reach the next level. Under the guidance of my two amazing coaches, I trained harder than I ever did before and ran more miles than I ever thought possible. That hard work paid off in the fall of 2006 on a muddy course in Delaware, as Coach Brennan said, when I won the Central Atlantic Collegiate Conference Championship. I still remember keeping pace with the lead pack, rounding the horse stables, and as I came to the final 300 meters, Coach Powell yelling, "Skibetta, go get her!" With that, I gave everything I had into a 300-meter sprint and passed the final runner ahead of me to capture the championship. When I crossed that finish line, what I remember, it was the girl from Adelphi, and her name was Joy, and she looked at me like, "Where did you come from?" And I was like, "Hi!" It was seriously amazing, and I would never forget that moment. Anyone who runs knows that cross country is a sport where your mental toughness is just as important as your physical ability. If you set your mind to something and dedicate yourself to anything, it is possible. So I'd like to close with a message to all the girls I coach, even Ella. Now, Ella, I coached her in 6th grade. I went on maternity leave, so I didn't coach last year. Now she's my 8th grader, and I trained her over the summer for the first time. And she was in 60th. Like, she never beat like 15 minutes, right, Ella? Or like close to it. Now she's my top 10 on my team. So when I say to my girls, don't be afraid to chase your dreams because anything could really happen. The journey may be tough, but with hard work and determination, the end result will be truly amazing, and you'll find yourself achieving things you never thought was possible. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for everyone coming tonight, and thank you for this Hall of Fame recognition.
Thank you, Amanda.